guys, it's Kelly and today I've got another swatch review for you, and today I am so excited. It is my favorite time of year. It is time for fall nail polishes to come out. That's literally my favorite nail polishes. Like, fall nail polishes just speak to me because I love fall. But anyway, today I am reviewing the OPI Scotland Collection, which is actually their fall winter collection for 2019. They have 12 gorgeous shades. Most of them are creams. They've got a few exciting shimmers though, so let's just get started. So as always with my swatches, I am using base coat underneath all of these. That is just to protect my natural nail from getting stained by the color. I will link it down below if anybody's interested. So starting off this collection with the first shade, this is Good Girls Gone Plaid, which is a really beautiful, very dark eggplant cream shade. So it is super dark. It is a one coater and it is fully opaque in that first coat, and it is actually light enough that it doesn't look black on the nails, which I love with dark vampy shades like this. I love that you can actually see that little tinge of purple in there, and I think it looks so good. Perfect fall winter color. Moving on to the next. Next up we have the shade Boys Be Thistling at Me, which is another really beautiful dark purpley shade. This one is more of a reddish tinged purple, and it does have a shimmer running throughout that does leave a streaky finish. It was kind of sheer on the first coat. I think this could be a one coat coverage if you do a really thick coat, but because it does have that streaky finish, you'll definitely want to throw on a second anyway, just so you can get nice smooth lines. With the OPI brush though, I always find it's really easy to make these pearlized finishes look really beautiful and just like very uniform, just because it's that nice wide flat brush. So I love the way this finishes. I think it's so beautiful. Next up we have the shade A Little Guilt Under the Kilt, which, man, that is such a weird name. I don't think I can get behind that one, but it is actually a really beautiful red shade. Again, it has that shimmery finish that does leave a streaky finish. On the first coat, it looked really light on my nails, and I was a little surprised / disappointed, but once I threw on that second coat, I absolutely loved the finish. This to me feels absolutely like a Christmas color. This is always a color that I reach for at Christmas time, and I think it looks really beautiful. It also has a little bit of like an extra golden fleck in it, which adds just a little bit of extra something special. Next up we have the shade Red Heads Ahead, which is another beautiful Christmassy red shade to me. This is a very bright wintry red cream shade. Oh man, what an amazing formula. If you guys have watched my favorite reds video, you know that I am obsessed with OPI reds. This one is no exception. It is pretty much a one coater. I did end up throwing on a second coat just to show you guys what that looks like, but honestly you could definitely get away with wearing one coat of this, and I think it is such a beautiful classic red shade. It wouldn't be an OPI fall winter collection without a beautiful red like this. Next up we have the shade SUZI Needs a LOCH-SMITH, which is absolutely my favorite in this collection. Oh man, if this had come out before my favorite oranges video, this would definitely have made it. This is a really beautiful burnt orange cream shade that has just an amazing formula. Again, almost a one coater. I think you could get away with one thick coat, but I did throw on a second coat just to show you guys what it looks like. This is like my favorite color to wear in the fall. I love a good fall pumpkin-y orange shade, so I'm so excited for this one. Sorry in advance for butchering this name, but I did Google it and I found a couple of different pronunciations, but this color is called EDINBURGH-ER and TATTIES, and it is a really beautiful warm tone neutral shade. Yeah, I looked this up. Apparently, if you're a tourist, people call it Edinburgh and Edinburgh if you live there, but I'm guessing the pun here is it looks like burger and Tatties. Nevertheless, it is a beautiful shade, and I look forward to you guys making fun of me in the comments for that pronunciation. Next up we have the shade You've Got That GLAS-GLOW, which is the cool tone version of the neutral shade. This one definitely has a little bit of that pinky purple undertone, and again, it has an amazing formula. The other thing that OPI does really well besides reds is neutral and nude shades, and I think they do a really good job with kind of figuring out which sort of undertones and which colors look good for which season, and this to me absolutely screams like a fall winter neutral shade. I think it is such an amazing formula. I love their neutrals are mostly two coaters, and this one's definitely going in my favorites pile. Next up we have the shade Things I've Seen in ABER-GREEN, which is, oh man, the most beautiful dark olive green cream ever, and I'm so excited about it. Do you guys know that in my collection of over 1,000 nail polishes, I don't even have this color, so I am so excited. You guys know I love green nail polishes. This one has an amazing formula. It's a little bit patchy patchy on the first coat and it looks like it's not going to be fully opaque, but when I threw on that second coat, it looked absolutely perfect and it's just absolutely gorgeous. I'm in love. Next up we have the shade Rubba Pub Pub, which is another shade that I'm super excited about. It's kind of like a mix between navy blue and gray, so it's like a grayed out navy blue shade, and again, it is really dark, but it's not too dark that you can't tell that it's not black on your nails. You can definitely see a little bit of that bluish gray coming through, and again, fully opaque in 2 coats. Looked a little bit patchy on the first coat, but I did get full opacity in the second, and it's just an absolutely gorgeous fall winter shade. Next up we have the shade OPI Grabs the Unicorn by the Horn, which is a really lovely, soft, dusty sky blue shade. This one again was a little sheer on the first coat, but I did get full opacity in the second. I do think this is a really pretty one and it has a nice formula, but that being said, I feel like I've been seeing a lot of this color in the last year, and I don't have any OPIs like this, but I think it's pretty similar to a lot of other colors in my collection, so I'm not too keen on it. Next up we have this really stunning shade called Nessie Plays Hide and Seek, and it's a really rich royal blue that also has a really intense turquoise green minty kind of shimmer that also has little flecks in it, and wow, what a beautiful shade. I hope that OPI does more of these because I love when they come out with shades like this. Again, on the first coat, a little bit sheer and a lot lighter than I thought it was going to be, but when I threw on that second coat, it did get a lot darker and it looked a lot more like mysterious dark wintry shade, because at first when I applied it, it kind of felt like a summer color, but once you get that full opacity, you can definitely see it being like a dark wintry, I don't know, holiday kind of shade. I think it's really fun. You could probably even throw on a third coat if you wanted to be darker. And last but definitely not least in this collection, we have Nice Set of Pipes, which is a really beautiful dusty purple shade, and this is a nice cool toned dark purple, and this one's actually pretty light as far as dark purples go. You can definitely tell this is purple. There's definitely no hint of black on the nail. It has a perfect formula in 2 coats, and it's just a really beautiful classic shade to have, so definitely recommend it. Alright, so those are the swatches. Honestly, love them all. I think the colors are so gorgeous. There's nothing terribly unique in there, but that being said, I love the OPI formula and I think the colors are so beautiful, so I'm definitely going to be wearing them all season long. I want to say OPI can do no wrong, but my last OPI review, I was not thrilled with them. But honestly, in the years that I've been doing this, I think there have only ever been 2 OPI collections that I didn't love, and they were just like random one-off small collections. You can get them anywhere that OPI is sold, at least for the time being. I did get mine from HP Beauty Bar, and they retail for $9 USD each there. You can also use the code KELLI to get 20% off your order there, so make sure you check it out. I will put a link in the description. But yeah, so that is it for this swatch and review. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Give it a thumbs up if you did. If you're not already subscribed to my channel, what are you waiting for? I've got tons of reviews and I can make you a nail polish addict. But seriously, that's it. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye! So, fun fact, I don't think this is terribly exciting, but I'll tell you anyway. I'm not a huge pumpkin spice fan. I know that that's a huge basic girl fall thing to be into, but I just don't really love the taste of pumpkin spice. I do like the flavor of pumpkin. I just don't like the spice. I really hate nutmeg, so I feel like that kind of throws me off, and I also don't drink coffee, so I can really not do the pumpkin spice latte thing. And I don't like pumpkin pie either. I don't know. I'm not a huge pumpkin spice fan, but I do cook with pumpkin all the time in the fall, so I definitely like going pumpkin picking, and I like all that other basic fall girl stuff. So yeah, that's it for my fun fact today. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye!